Hello, everyone, and welcome back.
Construction technicians needed on deck 36.
Alright, so we're going to do a couple daily missions here. Need to find the Omega particle here.
Construction technicians needed on deck
Going
37.
too far away. Not in the exchange.
There will be a short downtime for the exchange at 1400 hours.
Not in the shuttle area. Oh, there it is.
Security teams, report to Toki Base 6. The shuttle to Saturn will leave at 0830 hours. Transporter technician to room 1232.
Okay, let's go to Andoria.
Condition Alpha. Condition Alpha.
Thank you for following David W26 and welcome to the Cavalry Troop. I'm betting that was from the last time I streamed. Oh, wrong button. That's better. Yes, Q, happy birthday to you. First time we ever get to look at Andoria from the ground. Okay, try not to get involved in an argument here. Okay, where's this damn Omega particle at? Ah, right there. Okay. Okay. It was there a minute ago. Okay, cluster of players is always a good sign. Now I head to K7.
We've been in regular contact with the Lucari, and they've recently unveiled a new starship designed for space exploration. They're eager to head.
I want to use all my expertise yet. There. Nearly there. What did Q say there? Oh, just go find the Omega Particle already? Well, I would if my ship wasn't so freaking slow. Alright, now it's time to head to the Alpha Quadrant. Oh. Why did I have to put that display there? Actually, I'm gonna do this mission later. Let's continue with the
I've
Klingon
received
War.
a report there is a Bolian freighter that is overdue arriving at Earth space dock. It may need assistance. Please talk to Malcolm Sissel in the shipyard. He will have more.
Okay, no more duty officers to try out. And we're almost there.
To any ships in range, this is Dana Brott of the transport SS Azura. Please help. Warp core containment field down. Radiation flooding ship. Communications and life support failing. Cannot eject warp core. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
On our way.
To any ships in range. To any ships in range, this is Dana Brott of the transport SS Azura. Please help. We're being pursued by Orion raiders. Crew injured, taking heavy fire. Dropping out of warp near your coordinates. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
Demet, keep tracking that distress signal. Sensors are picking up several light attack craft on intercept course. We need to deal with them before we can render aid to the Azura. Full power to shields, helm, take us within range. And a secret little hidden accolade over here. Welcome back, Liam. Captain, detecting elevated radiation levels on the Azura. I've alerted the transporter chief to the situation. She can brief you before you beam over. Away team, report to the transporter room. Gonna close these blinds over here. The sun's a little too bright. There. Now I can see better. How's it going, Liam? Captain, I'm concerned about the radiation on the Azura. It may have some damage to the warp core, but our sensors can't pick up enough to determine exactly what you'll find over there. I'm sure I can send you and the away team to the ship safely, but getting you back might be a problem until the Azura's critical damage is repaired. Step on the transporter when ready to go, and be careful, sir. Try to keep a lock on us and prepare to transport survivors. They're picking up multiple life signs. Some of them are Zero's captain and crew, but the rest are Orion. Plasma leaks are blocking our path to the survivors. You'll need to use the console to safely vent the plasma. Rescuing survivors is our top priority. Patient showing signs of radiation poisoning. A hypospray of Hyperinolin will take care of symptoms, but she may need a few days in sick bay. Troubles for everyone. Oop, wrong door. That's better. Surprise. Yeah, that's all the plasma leaks. Hello, Captain Brott. Scanning the warp core. Catastrophic failure of antimatter containment. Warp core breach is imminent. Captain, unless the breach is contained, Azura will be destroyed.
We hit an Orion ambush on our way to K7. We lost our weapons almost immediately, and then we took a direct hit near engineering. Our warp engine's magnetic antimatter containment field failed. We had no choice but to drop shields and use the power to try to stabilize the containment field. As soon as the shields were down, Orions boarded the ship. I'll never let those green pirates have the Azura. Please, take my crew to safety. I'll keep trying to stabilize the warp core. If I'm lucky, I can buy you some time.
I'll help your crew. And more Orions to deal with. Weather transport room will be right behind you. Way Team to Airwolf 2, Chief, are you ready for transport? Azura's radiation levels are returning to normal. As far as the Azura crew are on the transporter pad. You don't have much time. Get these people off this ship now. We have them, sir. Sensors detect more Orion ships on the way. Captain, we need you back on the bridge. And it's time for us to go. Got any kind of missions from the Orions? Put it on screen.
Leave now if you know what's good for you, Starfleet. We're taking this ship, her crew, and her cargo.
Azura and her crew are under Starfleet's protection. And they cut comms. But they're no match for me and my crew. Captain, we need to get transporter range and try to rescue Captain Brat. We'll save Captain Brat. Attempting a transporter lock in Captain Brat, sir. Boosting containment. We have her, Captain. Just in time. Captain Brat is safely on board, sir, and just in time, too. We got her just before the ship exploded. Captain Brat has requested that we take her and her crew to sector space. Starfleet will get them home from there. She said she'd be happy to speak with you if you wish. We don't need to.
Well done. You saved that crew just in time.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Okay, next mission. Diplomatic orders.
We have a diplomatic mission for you. An important Vulcan ambassador is traveling from his homeworld to the monastery at P'Jem. Capturing the ambassador would be a major coup for the Klingons or Orions, so we're assigning you to make sure everything goes smoothly. You are to escort Ambassador Soketh to P'Jem. Please meet him at Vulcan. Once you locate him, speak with him about the transport mission. Do whatever is necessary to keep him safe.
Understood. Captain, we've arrived in the Vulcan system. I took the liberty of contacting the ambassador's aide when we arrived. Tempella says the ambassador has certain arrangements that he prefers when traveling. I'd like to go over them with you. Would you like me to put her on the main view screen? On screen.
Greetings. Thank you for agreeing to escort the ambassador to P'Jem. Ambassador Soketh is currently attending a ritual to honor the end of the Kalrek holiday. He will be done soon, but the ambassador is hesitant to use transporter technology. His bias against the transporters is not logical, but I have come to accept it. I believe that Soketh would be much more comfortable traveling by shuttlecraft. I have received clearance for you to land near the ambassador's location. I look forward to meeting you in person.
As do I. We are ready to land on Vulcan, sir. When you are ready to make our final approach, let me know.
Starfleet shuttlecraft, this is Vulcan Orbital Control. You are cleared to land at the requested coordinates. Welcome to Vulcan. Please enjoy your stay.
A Vulcan displaying emotion? Okay. Captain and Ambassador's aide are waiting for us at the top of the temple. We can speak to them there and find out if the Ambassador needs anything else from us before we depart for P'Jem. Alright, let's make the run.
Welcome to Vulcan. Do you have any questions?
Are you ready to leave?
This is ridiculous. Access to P'Jem is strictly limited to preserve the sanctity of the monastery. No outsiders are permitted to land without the expressed permission of Savin, the leader of the Order of the Priest that maintains the planet. Ordinarily, this would not present any difficulty. But Savin has chosen this moment to illogically question my visiting the monastery. He is refusing to grant leave for me to meet with the abbot at P'Jem.
Vulcan, you're showing emotion, anger. And this trip wait until Salvin changes his mind?
If I do not complete my journey to Pajem now, I will have to delay it until after the trade conference at Corridon is complete. And that could take weeks.
I wonder why Slavin won't grant you permission.
I fear I've spent too much time off-world. While I find it easy to deal with others, my own people can be stubborn. Perhaps you could speak to Savin. I know he has a great deal of respect for Starfleet, and you might have an easier time than I have.
Let me speak to him then.
Peace and long life.
Live long and prosper.
Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Saka says you won't permit him to visit Pajem.
Sarketh accuses me of abandoning logic, but he is the one refusing to explain his reasons for wanting to go to Pajem. The planet is sacred. Our ancestors walked those paths. They found understanding and serenity in its quiet. When I am at Pajem, I feel more at peace than any place else in the galaxy. Pajem has been touched by outside influences in the past. The Federation is at war. Now more than any other time, we must protect this refuge. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Is there any way I can persuade you to allow Soketh to visit Pajem?
I will permit it if you will pledge to me, on your honor as a Starfleet officer, that you will protect Pajem from harm. Soketh says his reasons for wanting to speak to the Abbot are private. I will accept that, but only if you are with him. I know I can trust Starfleet. Please, protect Pajem from any who would violate its sanctity.
I will.
Do you have any questions?
I have spoken to Savin. We can leave for Pajem now.
Excellent. Our departure has been delayed long enough by the whims of one man. I am prepared for the journey and can leave immediately.
Let's go. Rebels on Vulcan.
Starfleet shuttlecraft, we have logged your flight trajectory, and you are cleared for departure. Live long and prosper.
Peace and long life.
I need to meditate and prepare for my meeting with the Abbot at Pajem. If you have no objections, I will retire to my quarters. Please notify me when we have arrived at our destination. Once again, you have my gratitude for your assistance.
Oh, wanted to see my ship out there. Sir, I'm picking up unusual energy readings in the system. We should scan the system before we take the ambassador to the surface. Agreed, sensors on maximum. Klingon ships decloaking, sir. Captain, we're being hailed by the Klingons, putting them on screen now.
You have a foul shape changer aboard your ship. Turn the creature over to us, or we will destroy you.
Shape changer? What do you mean?
That foul beast on your ship is an Undine. They put on a false face and try to control us, but we Klingons know better. We will hunt them down until the last of those honorless dogs dies screaming. My patience is limited. Speak quickly.
Tell me about the Undine.
The Undine come from a dimension known as fluidic space. They use quantum singularities to move into ours. Undine are telepathic and physically superior to humans. They see anyone from our dimension as an inferior life form, even Klingons. Soon they will know how wrong they are. Undine have the technology to be a real threat to anyone, even the Borg. But the worst of their weapons is their ability to take our forms. The Undine have inserted themselves into every major power in the quadrant and seek to control us through trickery and misdirection. You must be vigilant. My patience is limited. Speak quickly.
Do you have any proof of these accusations?
You doubt my word? Insult my honor? I have killed men for less. I have nothing to prove to the likes of you. Turn that so-called ambassador over to me now, or face the consequences.
Shields up, red alert. Our sensors are showing multiple Klingon life signs on the surface. The monks may be in danger. I recommend we send an away team down immediately. Alert the ambassador and meet the away team at the transporter room. Captain, situation on the ground is maybe too dangerous for the ambassador to be on the surface. I recommend that he remains in his quarters until it's safe. Away team is ready to transport at your command. Let's go. Captain, we need to secure the area and make our way towards the monastery, located on top of the hill. I'm reading multiple Klingon patrols between us and the main building, sir. I recommend we proceed with caution. Based on the information we received from this probe, it looks like the Nakul tried to make some form of alliance with the Undine. Considering the Undine view life outside fluidic space, not surprising, Nakul diplomatic efforts failed here violently. We were fortunate it didn't go well. Such an alliance would be dangerous. Sir, we're receiving an alert from Vulcan. Tempella says she must speak with you immediately. I'll patch her through to your tricorder. Wow, I can't talk today.
News. Vulcan security forces have discovered the body of Ambassador Soket. They have determined that he was killed by a phaser blast at short range. His remains were discovered in a stasis chamber hidden in a cavern beneath the Ambassador's residence. The Ambassador on your ship, the one that I have been working for, is an imposter. You need to be very careful. This imposter was able to fool Soket's closest associates for months. He is crafty and very patient. Now that he has been discovered, he will be dangerous.
Captain security teams have searched the Ambassador's quarters, but he is gone. We're searching the ship, but sir, unauthorized transporters detected. Vulcan government is questioning that the imposter Soket be detained and returned to Vulcan for questioning. Sir, whomever used the transporter erased the logs. I have a feeling the imposter is on the planet's surface. I recommend we locate him immediately. We'll find him.
Such emotion on your face. I see now my deception has been exposed. Pity. Capturing the abbot so we could replace him as well would have been beneficial. But we are strong. We will prevail. You are weak, and the weak shall perish.
Undine. Looks like the Klingons were right after all.
Bothersome creatures! Why should I trouble myself with such insignificant beings, when the Klingons will do my work for me? Warriors! Prepare for battle!
Yes,
There is a group of Starfleet officers behind me. One of them is the foul shapeshifter. I'm returning to the ship. Don't let them leave this planet alive.
Comply.
Yes, sir.
So much for the Klingons knowing who the real shapeshifter is. Vascular regenerator. We need that.
You can purchase common items that allows you to buy and sell items.
Rebels for the Klingons. Captain, it appears the Undine has eluded us. However, I'm picking up residual traces of transport activity in the vicinity. I believe the Undine may have beamed to a hidden ship in orbit. If he has a hidden ship, we'll find it. Recommend return to the Airwolf 2 and search for the Undine ship. We need to find the Undine and take it back to Starfleet. Captain, there's an Undine ship on an intercept course. Airwolf 2 doesn't have the armaments to handle an Undine attack. Starfleet reports is sending ships to assist us. They're about 60 seconds out. We have to hold out until the reinforcements get here. If we target their torpedoes, we might have a chance. Undine ship destroyed. Downloading data now. Your message from the USS Kirk.
This is Captain Thielen of the USS Kirk. Glad to see we made it here in time to lend you a hand. Perhaps someday you will return the favor. Thielen out.
We've recovered the final data transmissions from the Undine vessel as well as samples of organic material that was used to create the ship. We need to get this all back to Starfleet Intelligence. They'll be able to decrypt the messages and tell us more. Let's go.
The Ambassador was an Undine? I'm afraid their infiltration of the Federation goes much deeper than we realized. Who knows what kind of havoc they could create?
Ooh, quantum torpedo launcher.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
This
Time to play
mission
hide and
briefing
seek.
is classified. Starfleet intelligence has been working on cracking the coded message sent by the Undine agent you exposed at Pajem. And we think we have something. There are several references to the Paulson Nebula in the data. That is an area of space near the Lackey system that we don't know much about. Starfleet needs you to survey the nebula and find out why the Undine have an interest in it. Be careful. When the Enterprise D was in the area, it reported that the composition of the clouds may screen opponents from your sensors.
Sir, receiving a just call from USS Valor. They're attacked by Gorn. The shields are failing. Captain, they can't take much more. Signal the Valor that we're on our way.
Target's shields have failed.
I wish they fixed that. As last of the Gorn, we should check on the Valor.
Thank you for the assist. Our ship is on a mission to map the Paulson Nebula. Unfortunately, we failed to adequately compensate for the power drain the Nebula had on our engines. We retreated from the Nebula to make repairs. That's when we stumbled upon an illegal Gorn mining operation.
Presumably the Gorn didn't take that well.
If you hadn't shown up when you did, we'd be sucking vacuum. Our chief engineer says there's no way we can make it back to a starbase. In fact, without new dilithium crystals, we're stuck.
Sounds like we've arrived just in time.
There are crystals on some of the larger asteroids here. That's why we headed for this location in the first place. If you could gather some crystals for us, we can make it to safety. Send us a hail if you have any questions about the nebula. We would be happy to share our data.
We can't give you any dilithium without shutting down our engines, which is too risky. We'll collect some dilithium from the asteroids. He's cute. Or Klingon. Orc ship approaching the Valor's position. Let's go save the Valor once again.
We're in your debt. This is enough dilithium to get our warp engines restarted. After we finish preliminary repairs, we'll set course for Starbase 157.
Understood.
If you want to go into the Paulson Nebula, your engines will need a boost. I recommend you visit Lackey 3. The Gorn drove out the Federation miners there and took over a decalithium processing facility. It's only fair that you take some of our crystals back.
Thanks for the advice, Valor. Airwolf 2 out. Captain, we can set course for Lackey 3 at your command. Let's go. Captain, the decalithium processing facility is ahead. The Gorn have numerous structures in the debris field, sir. We're also picking up several fighters and frigates. Analysis. I know they're in Federation territory and they are trying to protect their ill-gotten gains. I advise we approach with caution. We can't get a lock on the decalithium. Something's jamming our ability to lock and beam it up. Probably a nearby jamming station. Detecting some suspicious Tetrion emissions and signs of Klingon technology. This is more than a simple Gorn mining operation. We need to destroy the jamming station to get the decalithium. We may not be able to beam out the decalithium. We'll be able to stop us from beaming a partial special charge down. Prepare special charges, sending a warning as we beam them down to the station. Charges are prepared and we can beam them over. As soon as we're in transporter range, a general warning broadcast will signal just before we start the transport. I wouldn't. One quantum torpedo hit should do it. Oh, didn't even get wasted on that one. Not yet. I want to grab that. Loot right there. Magnesium crystals are doing the trick, sir. Engine efficiency has increased by 4.7%, and we should be able to boost the engine drive enough to deal with the effects of the nebula. Coordinates from the Valor are locked in, and we're ready to go to warp on your orders. Go. Captain, sensors show that the amount of metallic density of this region is much higher than we expected for a nebula of this class. Well, there's definitely something big here. Might be hidden on another high density object. We should scan all high density objects in the vicinity. Okay. And there's the temporal probe. Icy sink. Auxiliary, there it is. Drive. Cat, lapse, shielded. Many, architect. Prospect. Lance. Spear, wide, Voth. It seems Nakul followed the Undine signal to the Pulsar Nebula and promptly ran into trouble with the Gorn. Like the Gorn did us a favor. Score 1 for Gorn territorialism. And the operative. One more torpedo hit should do it. And there's some loot we need to grab. Hang on, birds of prey. Satellite is an old 22nd satellite deployed when this area of space was not well known, no longer operational. Well, I would certainly hope not. 3 centuries old. Come on, lag. Minefield. Forgot about that. So we found something. This asteroid is surrounded by gravitic mines of Klingon manufacturer. What's more, there appears to be some kind of structure on the surface, and we detected several Klingon life signs within. Are you picking up any transmissions from the Klingon outpost? Judging by the high-frequency transmissions, I wager the structure is some sort of listening station. I recommend we carefully punch a hole in that minefield and send an away team to the surface. Already did that when we were fighting. Klingons! We have to fight our way to the computer core. Well, we knew that. Honorless dogs. Build a station in our territory. Did he call us honorless?
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Yay, ranked up in combat. That Swordmaster is now dead. Anything to steal here? Yes, there is. We can upload these records to our computers for analysis, but it'll take some time. We need to defend the core until the download is complete. Klingon ships approaching through the nebula. We download the data, sir. I recommend we get to the Starfleet intelligence as soon as possible. Fish to Airwolf 2. The away team is ready for beam up. Airwolf 2 is picking up several ships inbound. We need to leave now. We can be gone before they arrive. Let's get out of here.
Well done. Starfleet will analyze the data from the listening post. With luck, there will be something there that will help us in our fight against the Klingons.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
You can train your bridge officer in a... Then select the new ability from the available list. To learn the new ability, a bridge officer must hold the appropriate rank, and you must obtain a training manual for that ability.
Alright, that's the end of this stream, and I'll see everybody next time.